Now, the First Alert forecast. Weather coverage you can count on from meteorologist Brad Sugden.
Just look at our Golden West weather camera in Rapid City atop the Alex Johnson Hotel. A lot of sunshine out there today, a little bit of haze at sometimes thanks to the inversion that we had into place, but a pretty nice day overall. Temperatures got into the lower 30s. We're currently sitting at 25 right now after a high of 34 degrees. Winds coming down off the Black Hills about 2 miles per hour. Other temperatures today, 48 degrees up in Deadwood, 48 in Spearfish as well, 38 in Sturgis, 34 in Rapid City, and cooler, 23 degrees in Newell. Currently down to 14 in Newell, 25 in Rapid City, 27 in Deadwood, and Spearfish has warmed up back up to 40 degrees thanks to those winds coming down off the Black Hills. Let's look at your forecast first now. We'll see that temperatures will be starting off in the teens with partly cloudy skies into the 20s by lunchtime, then an afternoon high a little cooler than today of 30 degrees. There will be plenty of sunshine to go around the next couple of days. Then as we get into Thursday, some wind will move in, and then drier and even warmer by the time we get to the weekend. This picture is sent to us from Chris Bauer looking at the Black Hills from the Wyoming side, a snow fence with hardly any snow around it. That's kind of been the scene that we've seen all winter this winter so far. You can see some snow up in the higher elevations of the Black Hills though. On this day 70 years ago though, Spearfish had its world record temperature change at 7:30 in the morning, started off at 4 degrees below zero. Then when those Chinook winds kicked in, 2 minutes later, 45 degrees. So that's a temperature change of 49 degrees in just 2 minutes. Pretty substantial, but it did warm up to 54 degrees by 9 o'clock. Then once those Chinook winds died down and the cold air moved back in, it dropped down to 4 degrees below zero again in just 27 minutes. Putting things into motion graphically, some warm air moved over the Black Hills. So temperatures in the Black Hills, there was an inversion in place. We're in the 30s. Temperatures in the single digits below zero in Spearfish and Rapid City. Once those Chinook winds came in, the temperature already in the 30s warmed up even more as it descended down the Black Hills, giving them their warm temperature reading. Then when the winds died down, the cold air came back in. Looking at our satellite and radar, it looks like a couple of clouds out over us, but these are very thin clouds, so we're seeing mostly clear to partly cloudy skies right now. Zooming in a little closer, you can even see a little bit of clearing across the northern Black Hills there. Very thin cloud cover, some snow showers off to our north and east. 32 degrees in Rapid City today, 41 in Custer, 50s down across Nebraska and out into Wyoming as well. Temperatures right now, they're dropping down into the teens, single digits out a little farther to our east, 9 degrees in Pierre, 25 in Chadron, 29 in Scottsbluff, 26 degrees in Gillette. A little warmer still across the Black Hills as we do have that inversion in place, and there is a little bit of a wind chill out there. 7 degrees in Phillips, 7 in Buffalo, 13 in Rapid City, milder 30 in Custer, and 22 degrees in Gillette. Putting things into motion, this boundary is going to remain in place. Another reinforcing shot of cold air comes in for North Dakota and Minnesota as another high pressure drops down. Otherwise, warm air off to the south and west, but eventually a warm front will move over us throughout the day on Thursday, giving us some warmer temperatures, but a cold front comes in quickly behind that to drop the temperatures for Friday. Here's how it looks in your local forecast. Tonight, temperatures will be dropping down into the single digits out in the plains, 6 degrees in Phillip and Kadoka, 17 in Rapid City. We will have partly cloudy skies. Winds will be out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, down to 20 in Custer and 21 in Keystone. Tomorrow will rise up to 41 in Keystone, only 30 in Rapid City though. We'll still have an inversion in place, and out into the plains a little cooler, 21 in Wall, Phillip, and Kadoka. Looking at your 7-day forecast for Rapid City, it'll be windy on Thursday. We could have sustained winds up to 35 miles per hour. Will be a little warmer though, up to 45 degrees, then cooler for Friday. But Saturday we really start to warm up, mostly sunny skies and a high temperature of 50 before we start a cooling trend for Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. Snow showers possible as we start the work week. So not a whole lot of moisture in the 7-day forecast, but I did look at the drought outlook and we are on the borderline of some perhaps relief, at least in the northern portions of South Dakota. So a little bit of hope for the first time that we've seen in a long time.
All right, thanks, Fred.